Okay, so this video will show you how to either upload your speech or record your speech in GoReact. Let me remind you that GoReact is a separate entity of D2L. This is kind of like our studio. This is where we have all our speeches. This is where you will post your speech so that I can grade it, so that other students, other classmates can watch it, and also so that you can watch it and offer a self-evaluation. But let's look at how you record your speech in GoReact and how to upload it in GoReact. And I want to remind you, two speeches, your informative and your persuasive speech, you need to use your Screencast-O-Matic. And you just learned how to use Screencast-O-Matic in this previous link, and you downloaded this particular software. So those two speeches, you will need to use Screencast-O-Matic, record it, and then upload it to GoReact. So how do you upload or record your speech in GoReact? And to record your speech in GoReact, you'll need to do that for your self-introduction. You could just record your self-introduction. You don't need visual aids. And your very last speech, which is your tribute speech, you can just record that. You don't need to use visual aids. Now, in this module, for this very first module, I'm asking you to do an elevator speech, and I'm asking you to use Screencast-O-Matic so that you become familiar with the software and you're ready to use it for your informative and your persuasive speech. So whenever you have a speech assignment, you're always going to see some kind of link like this that says GoReact to upload your speech. And what you want to do, and in this case it's for your elevator speech, you want to click on that, and that's going to bring you to GoReact. And let's have this come up here, and you're going to see a screen like this. And what you're going to do then is click here that says Add Video. And you'll want to put in your title of whatever video or whatever recording you are currently whatever video you're currently using. And let me stop this here. Okay, so this short video will show you how to either record your speech in GoReact or upload your speech in GoReact. Let me remind you that GoReact is like our studio. This is where all speeches are stored. This is where you will post your speech and I'll grade it. This is where you will watch it for a self-evaluation, and this is where your peers will watch your speech for a self-evaluation. So this video will show you how to either upload it or record your speech in GoReact. You just completed the instructions on how to download Screencast-O-Matic. And I'll remind you, Screencast-O-Matic is used for your two major speeches, your informative and your persuasive. You must have PowerPoint with these two speeches. It's a college requirement. So you'll use Screencast-O-Matic, record your speech in that area, and then that's when you'll upload it into GoReact. For your self-introduction speech and your tribute speech, which is at the very end, you can just record those speeches in GoReact. Your elevator speech, which is due at the end of this module, I ask you to use Screencast-O-Matic just so that you are copacetic with this particular software and you're all ready to go for your speeches. And that's pretty much what this speech assignment is all about, just that you know how to use this technology. Okay, so how do we get into GoReact? Whenever you have a speech assignment, you're going to see under speech assignments a link that says GoReact to upload your elevator speech, to upload your informative speech, whatever it may be, and you want to click on that, and that's going to take you to GoReact. And here you will see in the center of your screen, Add Video. So you click on that, and you want to put the title, Elevator Speech, Presenter, and you'll find your name. And then let's look at how to upload. Okay, so I clicked upload, as you can see, and in this case you're uploading because you use Screencast-O-Matic, you have recorded your speech, and it is now saved on your computer. And now you need to retrieve it to put it into GoReact for grading purposes. So again, I'll repeat that. Uploading it, you have recorded that speech already in Screencast-O-Matic, and now you are going to retrieve it from your computer and put it into GoReact. So you're going to say choose a video file, and you will see, you'll find your video wherever it may be. Maybe you save it on your desktop, wherever you may save it in your computer or on your computer, you'll find it, and I'm just randomly picking a speech right now. So you click on your speech and you open it. Also, I want to remind you to consider what type of browser you're using. Right now I'm in Chrome, which seems to work very well for me when I'm using recording devices. So you may want to try Chrome first and to see if it works. If not, then try Mozilla, or maybe even try then IE. So, that is the number one area to try if things are not working in your system, is to try a different browser. Okay, so I found my speech. I now want to say start to upload it, and as you can see, it is currently uploading. Hopefully this was a short speech, so it won't take too long to upload. And you see it's slowly getting there. And you see you also have the option up here if you record or you use YouTube. I use YouTube for my lectures so that we have closed captioning, but perhaps you save it, you have a channel on YouTube and you save it there and you can upload it that way. Whatever works best on your system of saving your recordings. So we're almost there, and here we are at 100%, and you'll see then it just automatically goes into GoReact. It is now finishing the processing, and that's where your recording is. Now, if you want to practice, and I've had some students say, I want to practice. Now, we have the one-take rule, and it's so important that you follow this. You're not allowed to stop the video and then start it again. That will be an automatic 0 for your speech. However, you could practice your speech as much as you want, and I recommend that you practice it as much as you want. So let's say you just delivered the speech and you put it up here in the recording, and it's going to finish processing, and you watch it and you say, this was a good practice. All you do is come over here to these 3 dots, and then you can delete it. Okay? So you see here too, this is how you would watch your speech. This is how you would watch other students' speeches. If you had to watch Lisa Hill's speech as a peer observer, you would click here to watch it, and then you'll offer comments. But just as a reminder, if you want to practice, you could watch it and then delete it here. Okay, so we'll just say delete. Okay, now, so that was uploading your speech. Let's say you are recording your self-introduction, and guys too, you can record in Screencast-O-Matic and upload it for your self-introduction, but you don't have to, because you don't have to have a visual aid for that particular speech. So you're ready to record, and I do want to remind you, whenever you are recording, the importance of your camera, of the angle of your camera, so that it's eye contact, so that I can see your top body, as if you're delivering in a class. Remember to provide good eye contact as if you have an audience. So keep those things in consideration. I know students, sometimes they have laptops, and they'll put the laptop on top of a dresser and then just take a couple steps back, and that works out fairly well. Okay, so how to record? Again, we go back to our add video. Remember, we got in here through GoReact link, add video. Title, again, I'm just going to say self-introduction, and I'm Lisa Hill, and then we're going to say record this time, okay? Not upload, recording. Now this is very important if I'm losing you. You want to be sure that your camera is set up correctly and your microphone. Because many times I have students who record speeches and I cannot hear them, and your classmates can't hear them. So you want to be sure that you want to click Allow here, okay? And you see down here, this is your microphone. So you can see if it's working or not. I have the volume set very high here. You can go into your mic here. Oh, sorry about that, guys. And you can change that if you'd like, okay? So we're going to close that out. Here's a video checklist troubleshooting if you're having any issues with recording. GoReact is awesome, where they'll give you all kinds of information if you have any information or any problems. Okay, so we're all set there. That was just a quick checkup. We're going to hit record. And you can't see me because I'm recording over the recording, but actually it is recording, as you can see here. You cannot see it, again, because I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. But you want to be sure that your volume is high enough that we can hear you. Sometimes you might just want to take a test. Testing 1, 2, 3, and stop it, okay? And then at this, okay, and it goes through the speech. You'll see it, but you'll see yourself in this area. And at this part, after you watch it, you again can say, I practice, I want to do it again. You can discard the speech, but you're cool with the speech. You're ready to submit it for grading. You want to post, okay? So again, one take, and you want to post it. You can practice all you want. If we have takes in it, it's an automatic 0. That again, that's a college policy. And you see, then it is posted in the recordings. And what you will see as a student is a number of recordings here where you'll see your classmates, so you could watch them, and you'll see your recording when you decide to submit that particular speech. Okay? So, in review, what we looked at was how to upload your speech from Screencast-O-Matic using a visual aid, PowerPoint, or how to record your speech in GoReact. As a reminder, you have your self-introduction speech, which is coming up soon, and you will need to record that, so you don't have to use Screencast-O-Matic. For your elevator speech, which is due in this module, you need to use Screencast-O-Matic just to practice the technology. Informative, persuasive, definitely Screencast-O-Matic. PowerPoint, they are major speeches. And then your last is just a 2-minute tribute speech, and you can just record that in GoReact. I have all the help information regarding GoReact if you have any issues with recording. Also, you saw that great little segment there with FAQs if you have any questions. But after you post it here, then I go in and I grade it. I offer comments in GoReact. Okay, so I'll have a rubric. You'll see the sample rubric in your learning module, but I'll have the rubric in GoReact. You could read my comments. I take your total points, and then I put that in the grade book of D2L. So again, I want to remind you that when you see your points for your speeches in D2L, be sure you come back to GoReact and click on this link and read my comments, because that's the learning process of this class. Oh, you know what? Your eye contact wasn't so good. You know what? I took points off. No, for that next speech, you need to provide good eye contact. So read those comments and work on those particular areas. What I say that you do well, embellish on those areas, because that is what makes you an excellent public speaker. Okay. Have a good day and good luck, and continue with the links in this module.